Welcome to Old Age Wisdom. Do you long for peaceful nights and mornings where you feel truly refreshed, full of energy, and ready to embrace the day? Then please listen closely, as today we will uncover 7 powerful food items that can greatly improve your sleep. The results might just astonish you. Let us consider a common yet frustrating scenario. You get into bed, hoping for rest, but your mind simply refuses to quieten down. You might find yourself tossing, turning, and staring at the roof. Or, even more distressingly, you fall asleep only to awaken at 2 in the morning, fully alert and unable to drift off again. Does this experience resonate with you? Such disturbed nights leave you tired, and over time, they slowly affect your well-being, especially as we advance in age. Many do not realize that sleep difficulties often become more common after 50. Your body's natural clock, its circadian rhythm, starts to shift. The natural signals that once guided your sleep begin to fade. But there is good news. Nature itself provides us with effective, natural, and secure solutions. These are actual foods that work with your nervous system to restore restful sleep, without any artificial chemicals or medicines. Those who add these foods to their daily habits often see real, lasting improvements. They experience brighter mornings, better rest, and less restlessness. Their bodies appear to be remembering how to sleep properly. If this sounds like something you need, do consider liking this video and subscribing to Old Age Wisdom for more such helpful advice. If you are presently relying on sleep medications, this information could be your chance to find a natural alternative. Let us now discuss the first food item that could transform your nights for the better. First on our list, the often overlooked banana. Yes, this everyday fruit, a familiar sight in your kitchen, might be the very natural sleep remedy you have been searching for. But what makes bananas so special for encouraging sleep? The secret lies in 3 key nutrients: potassium, vitamin B6, and magnesium. These elements combine to produce a calming effect on your nervous system. Potassium and magnesium help your muscles relax, signaling your body to let go of the day's stress. Vitamin B6, on the other hand, plays a vital role in changing tryptophan into serotonin. Serotonin is the chemical that lifts your spirits and promotes a sense of calm. Later, this serotonin converts into melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it is time to sleep. Consider a practical example. Rosa, a lady of 65 years, was troubled by waking up often in the night and restless legs. She started having one ripe banana, slightly spotted, about an hour before bedtime. Within just a few days, her nighttime twitching lessened. After some weeks, particularly when she included other foods from our list, her sleep became deeper and more consistent. No more staring at the clock at 3 a.m. For an enhanced effect, try a warm, comforting banana pudding made with oat milk. It is both delicious and naturally calming. A useful tip: a slightly green banana is also beneficial due to its resistant starch, a fiber that nourishes good gut bacteria, some of which help produce sleep-inducing compounds. Remember, bananas are not like a sleeping pill. They do not cause drowsiness. Instead, they help your brain recall its natural ability to fall asleep soundly. Our second food, almonds, are quiet guardians of your slumber. While you might think of almonds as just a crunchy, protein-rich snack, they offer much more. These small nuts are full of nutrients that specifically support the body's sleep-regulating processes. Magnesium is again a key player, acting like a natural dimmer switch for your nervous system. When you consume almonds, magnesium helps to calm your system, relieve body tension, and prepare you for a stress-free sleep. But there is more. Almonds also help manage cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. Do you ever lie awake with your mind racing, replaying conversations, or thinking of tasks? High cortisol levels could be the reason, and almonds can assist in lowering them. Furthermore, vitamin E in almonds, a powerful antioxidant, helps combat long-term inflammation, which can quietly interfere with deep, healing sleep stages. Another benefit: healthy fats in almonds help keep blood sugar stable through the night. Waking at 2 or 3 in the morning feeling alert might be due to a blood sugar drop. Almond fats provide steady energy. Have a small handful about an hour before sleep. Eat them raw, or soak them for some hours to reduce anti-nutrients affecting magnesium absorption. Feeling creative? Try homemade almond milk. Soak, peel, blend with warm water, and maybe add cinnamon. Drink before bed. But wait, there is a hidden sleep disturber we must address. Before we explore more sleep-aiding foods, let's talk about a common habit that, while seeming harmless, might be quietly affecting your rest. We are talking about decaffeinated coffee. Many think it is fine to drink at night because the caffeine is removed. However, the truth is that decaf coffee often retains about 3 to 10% of the original caffeine. For sensitive individuals, this amount is quite enough to interfere with sleep. More concerning than the leftover caffeine, though, is the method of its removal. Some decaffeination processes involve chemical solvents like ethyl acetate or methylene chloride. Even tiny residues of these substances could potentially unsettle your neurotransmitters, which are responsible for managing your sleep-wake patterns. Our brains are accustomed to routines and can associate the taste and smell of coffee with alertness. So, the familiar aroma and flavor might still trigger your brain, making relaxation difficult. This mental stimulation can then cause problems, directly affecting deep sleep, a vital stage where real bodily restoration happens. During deep sleep, your brain processes the day's information, your immune system strengthens, and your cells repair. If you do not spend enough time in this phase, even after a full night's sleep, you will likely wake up feeling tired, unclear, and not properly refreshed, as if your body merely paused instead of fully resetting. Imagine you are doing everything else right. No gadgets before bed, a peaceful room, perhaps even evening meditation. Yet, your seemingly innocent cup of decaf could be undoing all your good efforts. A much better choice for an evening drink is a calming herbal tea, like warm chamomile tea, whose special preparation I will discuss later. Swapping coffee for a natural infusion for a few nights might bring real improvement. Decaf coffee is often marketed as sleep-friendly, but for many, it silently steals the deep sleep their bodies need. If gaining such insights is valuable to you, please show your support by liking this video and ensuring you are subscribed to Old Age Wisdom. Third on our list, cherries, nature's ruby red sleep aid. These sweet fruits, unknown to many, naturally regulate sleep. They are a source of melatonin, the brain's sleep signal hormone. Stress, aging, late screen use, and erratic schedules disrupt melatonin. Cherries help. 10 to 15 fresh or frozen cherries an hour before bed can reset your internal clock for restful sleep. Cherries are also rich in anthocyanins, potent antioxidants fighting brain inflammation. Think of them clearing oxidative stress overnight, so you wake composed and mentally clear. If you wake with aches, it might mean insufficient deep sleep. Cherries aid this transition, helping healing. They are great when seasons change, stabilizing your sleep pattern. A vital tip: always choose fresh or frozen cherries. Avoid dried ones. Their high sugar content disrupts winding down. Enjoy cherries alone, in smoothies, or as a light snack. Tasty, easy, and science-backed. Our fourth food is the kiwi, a green guardian of your sleep. This vibrant, tangy, and fuzzy fruit might become your new nighttime friend. Despite its exotic look, kiwi is a scientifically proven sleep aid. Research, especially from New Zealand, shows that 1 or 2 kiwis before bed can greatly enhance sleep duration and quality. Why? Kiwis are rich in serotonin, a key brain chemical for mood and sleep regulation and a direct precursor to melatonin. It also aids relaxation. So, kiwi signals your body to unwind. The benefits don't stop there. Kiwis contain potent antioxidants like vitamins C and E, reducing oxidative stress, which can affect memory and mental clarity. If you wake up feeling muddled or unwell, oxidative stress might be the cause. Kiwis combat this internally. A great tip: kiwi skin has more fiber and antioxidants than the flesh. Yes, it's edible, just scrub off the fuzz. The extra fiber aids digestion, which also impacts sleep. For a bigger boost, pair a kiwi with half a banana an hour before bed. The banana's tryptophan and kiwi's serotonin together boost melatonin production. Or, try a kiwi banana oat milk smoothie, light and calming. Kiwi is more than a sleep aid. It can also reduce anxiety and muscle soreness, which often disturb sleep. Though small, kiwis offer significant sleep advantages. Next, sauerkraut, used cautiously. Incorrect use can backfire. To aid sleep, avoid mixing with wine, chocolate, or high cholesterol foods, as these can disturb neurotransmitters and digestion. Consume small amounts, 2 to 3 tablespoons, with healthy carbs like oats, 2 hours before bed. Do not mix with heavy proteins or processed foods to avoid discomfort. Your body will signal if it's not right. Watch for flushing, itchiness, hot flushes, or morning headaches, signs of histamine sensitivity. Making your own is simple. Shred cabbage, salt it, ferment in a sealed jar for a week. When buying, choose raw, unpasteurized versions. Pasteurization kills probiotics. Sauerkraut is rich in vitamin C, lowering the stress hormone cortisol, which is linked to deeper sleep. Be cautious if you take iron supplements. Vitamin C boosts iron absorption, and excess iron can hinder melatonin. It is best to avoid supplements with your sauerkraut. Keep it simple. This food benefits digestion, brain, nerves, and sleep. Sixth is oatmeal, a breakfast food, yet beneficial before sleep. More than just comforting, it is an underrated sleep enhancer. With the right additions and timing, it stabilizes blood sugar, calms nerves, and guides your body to sleep. Why? Magnesium, zinc, and slow-releasing carbs. Magnesium calms and relaxes muscles. Zinc is key for melatonin production. Oats' complex carbohydrates release glucose steadily, keeping energy consistent all night. This is crucial. Waking between 2 and 4 in the morning is often due to low blood sugar, not dreams. Low energy triggers a stress response that wakes you. Oatmeal helps prevent this by ensuring stable blood glucose. No crashes, no energy spikes, and no 3 a.m. racing thoughts. Oats also contain avenin, a unique compound with mild calming properties. It helps quieten the mind and reduce overstimulation without causing drowsiness the next day. For a perfect bedtime oatmeal, cook half a cup of rolled oats in warm almond or oat milk. Add a pinch of cinnamon and a few walnuts or almonds. Alternatively, add a teaspoon of ground oats to a banana and plant milk smoothie. It is light, digestible, and great for unwinding. Studies show that regular oat consumption is linked to more time in deep sleep, the truly restorative phase. So, if you struggle with sleep, consider moving oats from your breakfast to your evening routine. Our 7th item is chamomile, but this herbal drink is truly effective only if made correctly. Chamomile has been a natural sleep remedy for ages, a symbol of calm. However, many are not aware that its benefits depend greatly on preparation. Simply dipping a tea bag in hot water for a minute gives a weak drink with little effect. Chamomile's true strength comes from a compound called apigenin, which connects to specific receptors in your brain. This natural flavonoid creates a calming, anti-anxiety effect, similar to some medicines, but without harsh side effects. Apigenin is nature's signal to your nervous system to relax. To get its full benefit, you must brew it properly. Use dried whole chamomile flowers instead of cheap tea bags for a stronger, more fragrant tea with more apigenin. The key is that apigenin is delicate. Pouring boiling water directly onto the flowers can destroy its relaxing properties. So, let your boiled water cool slightly, ideally around 80 to 85 degrees Celsius. If you don't have a thermometer, wait until vigorous bubbling stops, but steam is still rising. Steeping time is also vital. Do not just leave the tea bag in for a few minutes. Instead, steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of flowers per cup for at least 8 to 10 minutes, with the cup covered to keep the essential oils in the liquid. Use a ceramic or glass mug, as metal can alter the active compounds. For an even better effect, combine it with passion flower, lemon balm, or a touch of raw honey. Drinking this infusion 30 to 45 minutes before bed, especially as a regular habit with dim lights and no screens, can transform your winding down time. Chamomile doesn't knock you out. It creates the ideal conditions for your body to fall asleep naturally and deeply. Lastly, let us talk about walnuts, a true superfood for your brain and sleep. You might know walnuts are good for the heart, but they are also excellent natural sleep enhancers. These crunchy nuts contain a unique mix of nutrients that directly benefit your nervous system, starting with their healthy fats. Walnuts are particularly rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Your body cannot make these, yet they are crucial for producing melatonin, your main sleep hormone. In essence, your brain uses these fats as building blocks to create melatonin naturally and effectively. Eating just 4 or 5 walnuts before bed can help your body make the hormone needed for falling and staying asleep. Plus, Walnuts provide magnesium, known for relaxing muscles, slowing heart rate, and lowering blood pressure, all ideal for sleep. Remarkably, walnuts also naturally contain melatonin. This means your body doesn't need to convert anything. The melatonin is readily available. If you often wake up during the night for no clear reason, your melatonin levels might be low or dropping too fast. Walnuts can help maintain these levels for more consistent sleep. For instance, Martin, a 67-year-old gentleman who used to wake frequently, found significant improvement after adding a few walnuts to his evening routine. He slept more deeply and could return to sleep faster if he did wake. To maximize benefits, soak walnuts for about 4 hours before eating. This aids digestion by reducing phytates. Combine them with a carbohydrate-rich fruit like banana or kiwi. The carbs help tryptophan in walnuts reach the brain to become serotonin and then melatonin, while the good fats ensure steady melatonin production through the night. Try soaked walnuts with kiwi an hour before bed. Do not dismiss these brain-shaped nuts. They offer a simple, tasty, and science-backed way to help your body achieve deep, refreshing sleep. Today, we have explored 7 remarkable foods: bananas, almonds, cherries, kiwis, sauerkraut, oatmeal, and walnuts, along with a caution about decaf coffee, all to help you achieve better sleep, especially as you grow older. These natural remedies can guide your body back to restful nights and energized mornings. We hope this information from Old Age Wisdom proves truly helpful for you. If you found value in our discussion, please do like this video, share it with friends or family who might benefit, and leave a comment with your thoughts or experiences. And most importantly, ensure you are subscribed to Old Age Wisdom and hit the notification bell so you do not miss out on our future videos filled with more guidance for a healthy and fulfilling life. Your best nights are yet to come.